What's going on, everyone? This is Mentor TCG coming back to you guys with another box opening for Digimon TCG. This is EX-02 Digital Hazard, and this is actually following majority, or if not all, of Digimon Tamers. I'm not sure if any of you guys have followed that or have watched that Digimon series. But that's the one where they actually swipe cards to for their Digimon. Pretty nice. It was pretty neat. I did not follow that one. I was actually more of a fan of Digimon Adventure 1 and 2. I am a fan of Gallantmon. All the ultimate forms of these Digimon are all cool. They're all amazing. And let's get into it. If you guys did the starter decks that just came out, this Digimon Digital Hazard box, this box actually contains alternate arts of your super rares from these two starter decks. So you have your Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, which is pretty nice. Again, the textures for alternate arts or secret rares is just amazing. It always emphasizes the Digimon themselves. And then you have Mastermon for the other one, starter deck 10. Alright, so you got those two. I already did open most of the other boxes, and I found the drop for what's in these within each box really nice. If you get lucky with a good box, and you'll actually have a lot of alternate arts. I'm not gonna say how many up until we get to the point, but you do get more than just your 1 or 2s. So let's go ahead and get started. We have here Lopmon, Growlmon, Striketramon, ADR-05 Creep Hands, and there's actually the most white Digimon cards in this box than any other one that we have received so far. We have Labramon, ADR-7 Palettes Head, Fist of the Beast King, 9 Gatekeeper, Veximon, Reapermon, Guardramon, and the Kato Matsuki. I do like how they stuck with goggles, the protagonists. We have Striketramon, Mephistomon. This is a nice card to play. It's a level 5. On play, you do draw 2, and with most purple Digimon decks, you trash 2 in your hand afterwards. It's a milling deck. We have Ground Locomon, Ice Devimon, 03 Pendulum Feet, 08 Optimizer, Caesarmon. This is also the new series small box that introduces plugins. Plugins are really nice. You don't have to have the color to actually use the card. You just need a tamer. All I'm saying, while you have a tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. So you can actually use this in any color deck. You do, however, want to, if you could get in the security checks, you do get an extra effect for this one, High Speed Plugin D. You get a security check of draw 1 card, then you add this card to your hand. On top of that, during your main phase, for the turn, one of your Digimon gains jamming. It can be blocked by your opponent's Digimon, which is pretty nice. We have Kenta Kitagawa, Parasitemon, Dobermon, and I've been kind of showing you guys that surprise card. And we have Rika Nonaka, our very first alternate art. And actually, I almost had one alternate art of every single character from Digimon Tamers in this case. I find that pretty interesting. And I like the fact that you see Sakuyamon right in the back there. It's a nice little touch. I'll keep that right here for now. We have Mephistomon, Ground Locomon, Gargamon, Ice Devimon, 08 Optimizer. You got another plugin D, 06 Horn Striker, Offensive Plugin A. So like the other one, that one gives you jamming. Security check, this one reveals the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 tamer card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order, and add this card to your hand. It gives you, when you hit those security checks, it really gives you an advantage in your battle, in your card game. And on top of this, when you do attack, one of your Digimon gains security +1. You have Kamimon, Alice McCoy, Kaliumon, and Marine Angemon. This card right here kept surprising me. It's only a rare. This is not the alternate rare. It's just a rare. one of the super rares or full arts, but it's not. We have Andromon, Cubimon, Locomon, 7th Pilates Head or Palate's Head, 04 Bubbles, Ice Devimon, Caesarmon, Horn Striker, Hopmon, Rapidmon, Henry Wong, and Impmon. Now this Impmon is definitely someone you do want to have or get a good 4 set if you're going to be playing what's his name? Beelzemon. I'm trying to collect that myself. I do want to play that as my purple deck, but also Beelzemon, and I'll show you the one that is actually a secret rare for this series. Davidramon, Lopmon, Growlmon, Labramon, Gorillamon, 09 Gatekeeper, 03 Pendulum Feed, another speed plugin Dean, Jerry Kato, Jerry, Antilamon, and Megidramon. This is a super rare. If Guilmon and Growlmon go evil, go dark. The art on this and the alternate art are pretty awesome. We have Growlmon, Strikemon, Mephistomon, Labramon, Pilates Head. I'm gonna just call it Pilates Head, that's pretty funny. Fist of the Beast King, 09 Gatekeeper, Ice Devimon, Veximon, Reapermon, Terriermon, and we got so we got a secret rare in this box. That's awesome. This is Gallantmon Crimsonmon. So definitely if you have Gallantmon, you can evolve it again to a level 7 Gallantmon Crimson mode. And what this does is when Digivolving, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. What this means is if you have 2 Digimon on your opponent's side that both, say they both have 15,000 actually, they are both deleted and then you're still able to attack. Excuse me, as my voice is finally coming back from the last videos if you've seen them. When attacking, trash the top of your opponent's security stack. Add 1 to the number of cards trashed by this effect for every 10 cards in your opponent's trash. So this is kind of a counter for those milling decks that I just mentioned earlier with Impmon and I believe, who was it earlier? Mephistomon. So if you're running a milling deck, you definitely do not want to run into Gallantmon Crimson mode. So because of this is a secret, I'll go ahead and separate them. We do have our alternate arts, your secret rare, and then your supers. Your supers are pretty common. I believe some other series earlier on started off with 7, I believe. And let me just go through the commons and uncommons. But you started off with 7 super rares that you'll come in each box. But now they started to bring that number lower. And here's a new card, Digivolution Plugin S. Kind of similar to the red one, where you'll reveal the top 3 cards and add add 1 Digimon card. So this is actually adding a Digimon instead. And then on the main, you draw 1. Then you may Digivolve one of your Digimon into a Digimon card in your hand that can Digivolve from a Digivolution cost of 3 or less without paying its Digivolution cost. So they all have their different effects. Depending on what you want to focus on your deck, you can run 4 of each, which is pretty awesome. Optimizer, Creep Hands, Shu Changwon, Amadramon, Ryo Akiyama. So you got your Reaper. Set this aside for a minute so I can show you. This deck actually revolves around all the other ADR that we've been going through. But I'll set that aside for a minute and I'll talk about it later. So like I was saying, your super rares, there is a set number here of 6 in each case, in each box actually, and you get actually 2 alternate rares at the least. From my experience, we've actually been getting 3 of each. May or may not come with a secret rare, but you're still getting 3 alternate rares, and if you hit the good ones, you have a pretty good box. So if you are looking to pick up a full box of Digital Hazard and you're just a fan of Digimon, there are cards, if you get all of them here, running this deck, you'll probably be able to run. Might have to buy a few more singles, but you'll be able to play this deck all together. Yama, Deathslinger, Guilmon. I like how he's reaching for a berry or something. And you got the other Digimon at the bottom, just seems like he fell out of the tree. And then we have blue card. And I believe this works the same as well. Security, you may play one tamer card from your hand without paying its memory cost. This does not go to your hand though. But when you do play it, while you have a tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may digivolve one of your Digimon into one non-white Digimon card among them without paying its memory cost. If you don't, add one Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So yeah, just like the plugins and blue card, they all have a good effect. Go through your deck and pick what you need in order to make your gameplay a lot stronger. Digimon, Lopmon, Growlmon, Gorillamon, Fire of the Beast King, ADR for Bubbles, Gatekeeper, Plugin S, Digimon, just like Digimon, eating another apple. Wargreymon looks pretty sick. Looks like he's ready to attack. Cyberdramon, and here we go with Beelzemon. This is awesome, and this is one of the decks that, like I said, I wanted to run this deck. It's easy to get these guys. Like I said, super rares. The box itself says there's 8 different kinds of super rares, which is pretty sick. So most likely you're getting about, if not a copy, you're getting 6 of them. So if you got 4 boxes, you're probably gonna be able to get 4 of these guys. I'll just go through these real quick. Kenta Kitagawa, Parasite-mon, and here's the Mother D Reaper that I was talking about. We'll talk about that. And the next card is Leomon. So Leomon's getting some love here. I was a little disappointed in earlier series that he didn't get much love, but he did play a bigger part within Digimon Tamers with what's her name, Jerry. So I'm glad that he gets some love here. So what we have here is we got Mother D Reaper and we got Reaper. I'll try and talk about them as I'm opening up new cards, new packs. But Mother D Reaper is actually your Digimon egg. So she's coming out of your Digi egg hatching area. And if you don't have another Mother D Reaper in play, you can add an ADR2 searcher underneath this card. So this is going to be your top Digivolution card. There's more of the ADRs beneath it. And during your turn, when you play a Digimon, such as Reaper here, you can reduce its cost of play depending on how many Digivolution cards is underneath Mother D Reaper. So that's essentially 2 cards that will be attacking for $15,000 each. It's pretty nice. There's actually a crazy one when you get to the card Creep Hands and Striker. You can actually play multiple of them. So you got Kazushioda, Talmon, Tyramon, and Ayan Mako. So this is the card I do want. You're playing the Itmon into Beelzemon. And you got your commons, Pokemon. Here's your searcher. So this is the one that you're going to be adding underneath Mother D Reaper here. Just like so. Bubbles. Plugin S. And Pendulum Feet. I believe this is the one that I've seen where you're actually using 16 to 20 of these guys. That's what I've seen online. There's a lot of them there. And the rest of the ADRs you're probably using about, if not 4, you're using at least 2. Yeah, other Digimon, Shelmon, Fireball, Randomon, and Garchomon. So go through half the box. As you can see, we already have 3 super rares. We have our secret Gallimon Crimson mode, and I am so glad we got one of those in this box. Seems like every other box I at least got 1 secret rare. So that's pretty nice to see. But the alternate rares, wow. It's a hit or miss at times, but I mean, who doesn't like an alternate rare, right? Got your commons, Plug-in S, Pendulum Feet, Seer Samar, Shellmon. We have Fireball, Renamon, that was just like before, and Sakuyamon. So we got the Sakuyamon to go with our Rika Nonaka. That's pretty sick. If you ever see the alternate art of this guy, of Sakuyamon, he looks dope as hell as well. I do like having the moon in the background, so this might be my favorite. It's not the alternate art, but it's still a favorite of mine. Put that there. Let's keep going. Devi Dramon, Lotmon, Growlmon, Veladi's head, Viximon, yeah, your Reapermon, Takato Matsuki, and Kalumon. So far, we could get 2 more super rares, and if the way these boxes have been going, we'll be getting 2 more alternate rares. Get Gatekeeper, Ice Devimon, Optimizer, Plug-in D, Horn Striker, Gumimon, Alice McCoy. Always catches me off guard from Marine Angemon. And we got Gallantmon. Awesome. So we got the original artwork for Gallantmon on top of having Gallantmon Crimson mode. So Gallantmon, what he does is this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP only during your turn. Also, while you have a red teamer in play, add 2000 to the maximum DP you can choose with DP based deletion effects. Also, when attacking, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6000 or less and delete them. So you're actually deleting people. If you're using this card, you're actually deleting other Digimon in play, starting from the lower going up, and then when Digivolving, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. So you can actually work these two together. And again, the when attacking part for Gallantmon Crimson mode really hurts your opponents if they have if they're a milling deck. Here we go. Gargomon, Andromon, Kiwimon, Plug-in A, Pilates Head, Bubbles, Ice Devimon, Caesarmon, Hotmon, Rapidmon, Henry Wong, and Impmon. We got Locomon, Plug-in S. I know Talmon is the one leading up into Sakuyamon, but still dope, especially since you have the moon in the background as well for this. You have Fireball, Mother D Reaper, and like I said, there you go, another alternate art. Awesome. So you got Cyberjamon. So I'll put that guy over here. Put these guys away as well. Here we go for the commons. Cherry Kato, ADR01 Jerry, and oh, sorry, we got one more, and Tilamon into Ryo Akiyama. So here we got Ryo Akiyama with his Cyberjamon. That's pretty sick. We go for the commons. Dramon again. Strike Dramon. plug-in D, plug-in S, optimizer, Digimon, Shuchongwan, Reaper, and Gilmon. We have here Gargomon, Kazushioda, and there we go. Let's go. This is awesome. Alright, not only did we get Gallimon and Gallimon Crimson mode next to each other, we also got two alternate arts of both Justimon Blitzarm and Cyberdramon right next to each other. I like this. This is pretty awesome. I did pull, however, what's his name? A Rio Akiyama alternate art, and putting him right next to this one, that just looks dope. I love these arts. There's so much emphasis on the Digimon himself. I do like how he has a banana. Justimon Blitzarm does as well. Really sick. So there we go. We got 3 alternate arts. Thank you for proving me right, Digital Hazard. That's unique. It's unique again in EX-02 series, where I believe I wanted to say every other box came with the Machine Dramon. So getting a case, we did come up with 6 Machine Dramons. That was pretty nice. And there's, you know, your secret rares that are in EX-2 that are pretty much similar to that. Got your Destinier. And there we go. Not the greatest, but we did get 6 Golf Super Rares. Golfmon here to finish up the lineup of all the rarities, all the higher end rarities in this box. So pretty much this is not too much to go through next. I do want to say, if you guys have been following me, if you guys have been following Digimon, this did steer away a lot from what they just introduced it back in BT8 with the dual colors, the armor that the Digimon had. But we are returning back to that, kind of, sort of, in that BT9 is going to kind of be supporting both the series here for competitive meta kind of deal, as well as working to support BT8 as well. I know BT8 was the one that, what was it, followed mostly Digimon Adventure 2 with the armor sets and everything and how they can run together. That was all well and good. I do miss having Rika Nonaka and Mother D Reaper. I do miss having the originals, and we had it in BT, I believe BT8 as well. But you had your Dark Greymon, your Blackboard Greymon. But I miss my I miss Garurumon, and he's probably my favorite Digimon. The whole line. I love the Wolf Cub. I love Garurumon, Vergaru, all of them. With that said, if you guys have been looking forward to what Japan has already released, BT10 will be looking into a lot of the X antibodies. Tyrion and IN Mako. So that's just a little glimpse to the future. I do want to start doing more, maybe deck profiles, or just talking about what's coming up next, what's being played in competitive play. But right now, just trying to build the core of this YouTube space of ours, and building up the business as well for Mentor TCG. You can find me at TCG Player, selling as well as maybe local, looking into the future. So hopefully to see you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and maybe I can come up with another video. What else comes out in Digital Hazard, and what you can play and what you enjoy playing. Alright guys, have a good day.